Welcome in, everyone. As you guys know, we are back with the freaking warning. This one, shout out to you, Will. Thank you so much for your generosity. This one's for you. Okay, so Will requested two, right? So this is how we're gonna play it. First, he wanted me to listen to the lyric video and then to hear it live. So today only, we're going to be doing the lyric video. So he said I knew what the song was about and then go listen to the live version. So today's version, lyric video, but rest assured, the next one that we do of the warning will in fact be this one live. Okay, so if you're here for the live, know that it's for the next one. I promise. The next warning one will be that. And I just want to say, guys, it's been such a fun journey with the warning so far. Like, I have zero freaking complaints. Okay, I have zero complaints. Okay, and honestly, I was thinking about this. I was honestly thinking, like, the more that we do this, okay, and I want everyone to be like on board. Hear me out here, okay? The more that we do this, the more I realize that all of you watching need to be 49er fans, okay? Because the warning are freaking 49er fans. They were invited to talk about the draft, to go announce someone that was being drafted from Mexico into the San Francisco 49ers. And as a Niner fan, I was really shocked to see that they were Niner fans because, you know, our fan base gets crapped on all the time. And, you know, I take sports very seriously, you guys. If you didn't know this, I'm a huge sports fan. But I'm like a crazy sports fan, like not nice. Like I will talk a lot of crap too. And so to see them was so nice at the freaking draft to announce it. It was so cool to see them actually at Levi Stadium where the 49ers play. If you're watching this, and the more I realize, like, where are my Niner fans at? Please, down below. And if you don't watch football, but you're a fan of the warning, you know that you have to be a 49er fan, right? You have to be a 49er fan, because if they are, you guys have to be. It's kind of like the rule of thumb. So anyway, I was really thoroughly surprised to see that. And like now that they're Niner fans, it's like my respect for them. It was already like pretty top tier, but like it's gone. Like I can't see it anymore. I can't see it anymore. Anyways, I went back to the reaction. This is Apologize. Lyric video first. Again, lyrics, live later by Will. Okay?
I only ache in the wake of a broken never. There is no thrill in the crime. I have lost the pleasure. Skin on skin means nothing if there is no blood to bleed. Simply quenching hunger doesn't kill the need. Hands always move on their own. Self-inflicted torture, feel, imitate, stimulate, futuristic horrors, basking in the glory of our manufactured vice. Fade away to nothing, 'cause now nothing will suffice. I don't mean to make you nervous. I've been sad but not depressed, wasting breath, waiting for nothing, 'cause you won't apologize. Apologize. Clean the mess that you made. Own up to the blame at the end of the day. So easy to say it's not your fault now. It's not your fault now. Apologize.
How do they find a way to take the things that I think about in my head and put that in lyrics? It's like my brain has no privacy anymore. It has been poached. All right. There is a breach of privacy. They take everything that I feel and they put it out in freaking lyrics. Apologize. Do you know how easy it is? Okay, I'm gonna get into that at the end, but these lyrics are already killing it. There's like no, you can't feed, like, you know what I mean? Like there's no satisfaction if someone won't own up to what they did. So like you can, I'll get to it. You know what? I'm gonna save it for then. I'm gonna save it for then. All right.
Nails on my skin just to check if my heart's still beating. Head in my hand not your fault now. It's not your fault now.
Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy. It happened again. It happened again. Can you guys guess what that is before I give it away? Why is every song that I listen to the best one that I've heard ever? Oh my god, this album for sure is off the Keep Me Fed album, right? Yeah, this is like the best album, like legit best album, period. I don't want to hear ifs, ands, or buts. Like, this is legit amazing artistry. It's so funny that they literally extract everything from my head. So it's like easy for me to talk about on here. You know, sometimes when I'm reacting, it's like I have to really take time to process, and then I give my explanation. It's very methodical, and you know, I take everything I can and I absorb it and I analyze it before I regurgitate it back out to you guys. But with them, it completely top of my head, it goes because it's already how I'm feeling. It's just so nice to see people sing about stuff like this still. Like, I feel like there was an era of time. We have like Miranda Lambert, right? Talking about gunpowder and lead. I believe the song was from Sublime and it was literally called Date, Rape. I'm not gonna say it. If it wasn't for that, I believe that was a Sublime song. Okay. But my point is, like, we talked about like the graphic things in the past, and I feel like we kind of lost that edge. Like, I like the songs that come back and people are basically like the purge. Okay. And I feel like we've so much have lost that. Okay. And they keep it. I love that theme of just like, you know, you go out, you do something crazy, and they tell a story about it. Okay. And we've lost everything so like love, and if even if it's about hate, we don't have like that song like I hate everything about you, 3 days grace. You know, we don't have that energy anymore. And it's sad to me. And I love that the warning takes that, what we had in the early 2000s, they take that nostalgic theme and they bringing it back. And there's no one else in now, because nobody's talking about it now, that they sing about things like this, and that's what makes them stand out to me. Like, why is that important? Because I don't want some lovey-dovey story all the time. Okay? Or like ever, to be truly honest with you. We want to talk about real life stuff. People act like in this day and age, like stuff like the songs that I've mentioned just don't, like, we're not allowed to hate each other. We're not allowed to sing about like real life things, or like, you know, again, I brought up the example of like gunpowder and lead. She defends herself against domestic violence. Like, you know, Warning having a song about that as well. Like, I feel like there's topics they act like they just trickled off and died, like no one sings about anymore. So no, we want this kind of energy because it didn't go anywhere. We're just not singing about it anymore. You know, the topics of being angry and like explaining why we're angry. And I think their Warning is a perfect culmination, their lyrics of a justification for their actions. Like, I didn't start it, but they damn sure are going to finish it. You know, they didn't provoke, they were provoked. And I feel like it's so relatable, especially because like apologizing, right? The whole theme of the song is about apologizing. And people don't do it. And it is just words. And I will say, like, to counter that, right? If it means nothing, like words are just words, they mean nothing, like, then why can't you say it? Why can't, even if it holds no weight, why are people so uncomfortable just saying sorry? Just say you're freaking sorry. Say, if even if you don't mean it, people still won't even give an empty apology. Like, they won't. Like Warren was saying, like, it's so aggravating. And I love how they said like they're sad but not depressed, because you can be sad and not depressed. They're just sad about the situation, probably being gaslit, because that's what everyone does now. They gaslight you, they don't apologize, it's never their fault, someone else is totally to blame, and that's the most aggravating people to deal with. So the whole theme of this is yelling at you to apologize, and they're screaming. I love it that they whisper and then they scream it, like, just apologize. But they won't. They just lack accountability. And when you lack accountability, it literally angers the other party and you make them think that they're going crazy, when in reality, you just won't own up to what you did. It's that simple. Life is literally simple. You mess up, you say sorry, you move on. And it's the inability to not do so. And this is kind of what I wanted to talk about earlier. The inability to not do so creates this annoying, like, I can't even seek revenge. And how they said in the beginning, like, nothing will fulfill that hunger, basically. I won't seek revenge. It won't feel good if the person will not understand why I'm so mad. If they won't apologize and they don't care, then what's the point of me? Revenge won't feel good because it won't affect them because they simply do not care. You know, like, magnificent songwriting. I loved it per usual. What else is freaking new? Will, you know what you're freaking doing, Will. You know what you're freaking doing. I can't wait to hear this one live. Okay, so we just processed all of that. Like, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You know, they said, like, if there's no blood to bleed, you're simply, it's not working. If no one's going to bleed for their actions, if you're not going to fall on the sword essentially and take accountability, then there is no point, like, kind of like what I was just saying. So I love that. There's no blood to bleed, no blood to be shed. What's the point of seeking revenge if nothing is going to come from it? It's just a bunch of emptiness, you know? Oh yeah, last thing was the name on the screen means nothing to me. Like, literally, a hypnotic machine, I believe said. Oh, that was beautiful. I love that too. I love that because, like, your hands are clean. If a name on the screen, like, you just want to say, it means nothing. If you just give this, like, if you don't actually say sorry for, like, what you did, it truly means nothing. And your hands are clean because people were like, well, I did say sorry, like, texted, let's, like, I texted you, I'm sorry. But if it doesn't hold any meaning, you just don't care. And yet it's so funny because it's like, they are just words, so why can't you say it? And on the other end is, even if you say that it's empty, we're still pissed off because we know that you didn't mean it. So technically, the people that are saying sorry, and if you don't fall on that sword, it just is so aggravating. And you can't be with people like that. I'm sorry, but you cannot. People like that, narcissistic. And I just love the overall theme of this album, and they just say it how it is. So I truly love it. But I want to know what you guys thought about this one. Let me know down below. Are we all going to just start screaming apologize now? Because I kind of feel like we should. I know I'm going to start screaming it. I'll scream for anything though, like just scream in people's face, because why not? You know what I mean? And the warning just gets it. So never change, warning. Keep this energy up. Never change your lyrics. We love it. All right. I love you all. I will. Oh, and don't forget. Okay. Don't forget. And if you apologize, please don't be like Conor McGregor and say you apologize for absolutely effing nothing, because that to people is also like, there's a time and place to do that. But if you genuinely piss me off, you know, chances are you probably did something to do that. So just apologize. All like that. All right, y'all. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button here. I will see you all back here on the next one.